Year 2020, Malaysia's government announced the MCO, the Movement Control Order. It was a series of national quarantine where everyone had to stay at home and strictly no going out. For the February 2020, I had to return home and everything changed. Someone who loved going out, socialize and meeting friends, I started to lose hope in everything. All the classes held online, I couldn't meet my friends and stuck at home as we cannot going out. And this has changed me. Let's talk about my journey in finding my path. It was all started during PKP. Well, I guess there is some pros when COVID-19 came, and guess what? I figured out that I have talent in something and somehow finding my path. Well, that time around I was making poppies as I was craving for it, and it was my first time trying and making. So I gave it some of my homemade poppies to my neighbors and cousins. I received a good feedback from them, and a few days later they texted me, "Dini, why don't you tell it to me because I'm craving for your poppies." So that is when I started to create my own business. I went to bakery shop and started to think how I'm gonna sell it. After did my research online, I quickly opened up an Instagram account to sell it. I did some posters to advertise and promote it, so day by day I received many followers up until today. So lesson learned here is what you post is what you make. By means, you need to be creative. However, I did some preference through Pinterest to make an attractive poster for my menu as it is the most important part. So I spent my night making it until I satisfied. I asked an opinion from my parents like, is it okay, easy to read or understand? So basically they are my biggest supporter throughout my business journey until today. Day goes by after selling it, I realized I should make some changes to it, so I did not stop there. I make some changes followed by the trend by changing the look of my packaging boxes. This is to make sure that my packaging box looks exclusive and look photogenic in the picture, as I am selling food, so of course I have to make it look more presentable in the picture. And then my business started to boost up. I received many orders in a day until I don't have enough hands to handle by myself. And then until that one time around, I received 400 pieces of order at the very beginning of my business. I couldn't eat or do anything else, so I started to think, how can I minimize it and make it into a more professional way? So I prep all the ingredients and stock up as much as I can during night and set up for a good space for work as I cook it my house in the kitchen. For me, in business there are always challenges that you will face. I even think about stop the business because I was too tired. But saying how much I earned at this young age, I eager to go bigger. Fun fact, I even overcome my fear to turn on the stove, and from here I keep my mindset to expand this business. And I slowly gained strength to sell my poppies again. The amount of order I receive every day rising up following the next day. I keep on update on my social media and started to grow the community by sharing information on my group WhatsApp. So my poppies started to be known by the community. I did some adjustment on my food container, which is sticker with the notes written mention us on IG. And it was spreading all over until there are customers from other states noticed about my business. Many times, I often receive an order even from the other countries such as Singapore and Brunei. I have a bulky order for event, party, and ceremony. After months running this business, I did some changes or upgrading it a little bit where I do a surprise box set where you can design or request for certain occasions like birthday wishes or add-on notes. I figured out that in business you have to make something different from others, and surprisingly many people want to buy it. So they turned the poppies into a cake for a birthday cake. That is something new that I am very proud of myself. We have come to an end for my journey story. I am so happy I figured out about what I am really passionate in, which is business. So I'm looking forward to many more experience, obstacles in handling business, and please acknowledge that each business experience is different and this is mine. So thank you for listening, and don't forget, progress make you learn and never give up on something. Thank you, goodbye, and assalamualaikum.